An American suspected of involvement in sex tourism, grooming, and possible exploitation of children and adolescents in Rio de Janeiro was arrested on Monday, December 22nd in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo. The man is investigated by Brazilian authorities after indications that he coordinated the displacement of minors for meetings with foreigners. The suspect was identified as the influencer Floyd L. Wallace Jr., a 30-year-old citizen of the United States. United States authorities reported that he has criminal records for resistance to arrest, disorderly conduct, and police assault. According to the testimonies, a foreign man requested the transportation of children and adolescents in application cars without attending the place of boarding. From a distance, he coordinated trips, providing validation codes, guiding drivers, and indicating destinations. The drivers also reported that the minors were taken to meet an older foreign man who did not speak Portuguese. In several situations, children and adolescents showed that they did not know exactly who they would find or where they were going to be taken. Investigation points out that a foreigner would have worked in Rio de Janeiro using transportation applications and social networks to attract children and adolescents to sexual acts. In the US, he has a long criminal record and is a YouTuber who claims to be a defender of freedom of expression.
Say it ain't so, Floyd. Say it ain't so. Come on, man.
What up, bros? Esmond M.I.A. here. I received some shocking news today that I can't say is good news, and I can't say that it's surprising news either. A lot of y'all may have already heard, but for those that haven't, YouTuber Foreign Only, he goes by the name Foreign Only on YouTube, real name Floyd, has just been arrested on the suspicion of child exploitation in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. From what I hear, he was about to make a move somewhere else in Brazil, I believe maybe Sao Paulo, before the policia came to where he was staying, basically kicking his door down, pepper spraying him and telling him to get down, and letting him know, why he was being on the arrest.
Quiet! Quiet! Put your hands on the floor! Yeah, that's it. That's it. Keep your hands on the floor. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands on the floor.
Surrendering.
You're being arrested for child exploitation by the police of Rio de Janeiro, okay? That's it. That's it.
I will tell you that this is still fresh news, so I don't want to overtalk myself. I can only go off the video that's been released and the small article. We're not sure if he worked with an accomplice or this was done. He acted solo on this. We don't know if he was with a network of people. There's been talks that he was trying to orchestrate some type of sex, not say sex trafficking, but the exploitation of minors on a app to others. So we don't know if he was setting up the transportation for the minors to get to someone else. But we will say that in the article it shows that the driver got suspicious when the child, in this case, was not sure about where they were going. They weren't sure of the person they were meeting, and they made it known that the person did not speak Portuguese, which is the primary language spoken in Brazil. So that did raise suspicion of the driver, in which I'm pretty sure he reached out to policia. The policia investigated, and here we are at this point. So I will tell you, I have met him personally. Almost 2 years ago, he came to my home I was staying in Medellin. I have a good friend who's a private chef who was preparing a dish for us. He came with Austin Holloman, who is another well-known YouTuber who just travels and releases a lot of travel content, mainly for people that are curious about various different destinations in the world. I'm gonna show some images here from the time that he came to the home, just so you guys can see who I'm talking about for those that may not know him. And I also have some receipts. I happen to have his WhatsApp number, so he would call me prior to coming into town sometimes just to see what I had up, or just ask me general questions about different things. So you guys are gonna get a deeper look into who this guy was and how this maybe all came about. Who was Foreign Only? Well, to answer that, you'd have to go back in time. 2 years to be exact.
Here's my new YouTube channel. It's called Foreign Only.